All right, so this one of my agents in Atlanta I deal with in the Decatur. He all over, but Decatur, from Snellville, Longerville, Marietta, Southside, Atlanta. That's that. He go out to Douglasville, but he's mostly on the east side of Atlanta and far out. He even go down to Madison, Georgia. He sold a house out in Sandersville. So, like I said, if you willing to work, he willing to work with you. But yeah, man, look at these houses right here for rent. I mean, this is what we renting now. See the prices. On the low end, we got the 2,000 in Lithonia, and on more or less the upper side is Douglasville, the 23. Now check it out. It didn't have the bedrooms on here, but it says 3 baths, so I'm assuming it's got to be at least 3 to 4. I would say 4 because the bathrooms almost pretty much outweigh the the bedrooms outweigh the bathrooms. But then you got down here where it's the 2.5, 3 bedroom. Then you got the 4 with 3.5. And look at the pricing. This is Decatur. This is Lithonia. Snellville for the 23, and then you got up here the betting pop like oh no, that's it. Let me see if I can pull it over. Nope, not getting nothing. But basically that's it. With people rent houses, man, the amount of money that you paying right here, I think I should pull out the mortgage calculator just to see. Hold on real quick. Alright, so y'all know who the blue is, but we using a calculator. They give me sponsorship, I go ahead and show it to them. But alright, so basically it's showing out the months and everything, the principal, and to the degree interest is sitting up there high, and the remaining. But let's go back to the breakdown. Alright, so basically we're looking at a $300,000 home right here. That's at your 20% down, which most people don't put 20% down. So let's go back over here to the percentage, and let's do FHA there, 3.5. All right, 30 years, and yes, and let's go down to say the interest rate is a 6. All right, so this what we paying right here for a $300,000 house. Now let's go back right here. What we was looking at right here? To what? 21? I think Decatur. Okay, so you're looking at a 4-bedroom, 3.5. That's 3.5 bathroom for $245. And see, it's always gonna be an upcharge. And matter of fact, I'm gonna even do another solid. I'm gonna actually go in and start looking how much it is for this exact house, and then we'll try to pinpoint how much this house was on the market before and everything. Now let me go over here to my other site. All right, so I did y'all a solid. Let's go ahead and check the house out real quick. Okay, it has a basement, a bedroom in the basement with a bathroom. So you have another, I'm guessing this will be on the second floor, and you have 2 bedrooms up there with the main bedroom, which is 3. Then you have 2 bathrooms. So it's pretty cool. Now, the moment of truth, people. It says it has about 19 pictures. Let's go ahead and scan through these pictures real quick. All right, so I'm not gonna hit every one of them, but just showing what you're gonna get. Let's show the backyard. Okay, and then we're gonna go back out. We're gonna show the kitchen, 2 pictures from the kitchen. Basic, no ice maker, water, and just look at the countertops. It's no granite, just regular. What is that? Corker they call it. But let's go back out of here now. Let's go to the pricing. The rent is set at what? And this was this month in February. But look what the house was bought at. The house was bought at $154. They tried to sell it for $185. Didn't go. Look, when the house was sold in '06, it was sold for $162. So this house actually didn't get that much equity in it. I don't know why, depending on the area. I'm going to check that out in a minute. I'm going to hit the map and look at that. But basically, let's go down some listings, see what's going on. Okay, they doing this well. This is running. Okay, all that square footage. All right, Cedar Grove area. Cedar Grove. Look at the school. I always say you got to move for your kids. There you go again. My agent, Ramon Williams, short, he calls himself Bree Williams, Ramon, because a lot of people, either don't pronounce it or say it right. Just Bree is just short. But let's go to the overlook of it. All right, this is the area it's in. Let's zoom out. Okay. And the main drag of River Road is right up here. So if you're coming out of this neighborhood, this will be your intersection with Wall Drop. And the craziest thing about this, I have a family member that stays over in this area. Shout out to my cousin that stay over here in this area. He actually stays 2 rights from this house right here. Because he walks this little creek right here in the backyard. And believe it or not, people, the crazy part about it is this right here, area over here is a landfill. But we're going to jump off of that. But basically, that's why the house probably ain't growth in value too much. But it's crazy because his is growing a whole lot. When he showed me some statements, and I'm like, man. But basically, this is what you're getting right here. And let's go back to the calculator again. Boom. So now we know that the house was bought at what? 158. Let's just go with 160. 160. All right. Now, let's see. We'll go ahead and change once I do the percentage. We're going to drop that to 3.5. Let's keep it at 20%. Let's see that first. 20%. If you was to pay 20%, you only be paying $960 a month for this house. But let's go ahead and let's see what they do for 3.5. 3.5. All right, next. All right. Only went up, not that much, but to 12, let's say 12.5. So we'll be paying 12.5 for this house. Now, this is the crazy part for this house. You literally have this house at 12.5, and what do they rent it out for? $22.45. And let's go back to the main picture. All right. Let's do the math. What's his name? Saving minus debt. Let's pull out the calculator. He's famous for the calculator, y'all. Let's pull out the calculator. All right, so 20.45 and 12.35. All right, so we at 20.35. Subtract 12. Hold on, let's make sure these numbers are correct. 20.45 and 20.37. All right, so 20.45 and 12.37. $800 a month these people are making on this. I don't like counting people's pocket, but basically this is what I'm trying to show you, to where if you get your own place, you could possibly either do this, or you could just have a house that you're staying in yourself. It's all up to you. I'm just showing you the numbers. So when it comes down to it, you know what you're getting yourself into. It. Every time you're renting, you're paying for someone else's house. Every time you're in an apartment, you're paying for that apartment complex, to be upheld. So sometimes you should be a little more concerned with, if you're putting all this money in an apartment, why things aren't getting fixed. I've known plenty of times when people I know that stayed in apartments, they wouldn't reach out to the office. They would reach out to the people who own the company that owns those apartments and reach out to them. Because starting at the bottom, you get nowhere. You start midways or at the top, that's when you get resolved. I had an issue today while I was, I'm a driver, so I was delivering something. I was at one of my stops for an hour, try to be a little patient, but it got to a point where I'm saying, man, I gotta go. I literally call the company while I'm there, and I expressed to them I was there for 45 minutes to an hour. And the lady was like, where are you? Are you coming to what facility? I'm at your facility now, 300 such and such. So she said, you're on the property now. I said, yes, I'm at door 20. She called for a manager to meet me at the door and try to have an issue resolved. Because there's no reason why someone who's been at their facility for 20 minutes or whatever to an hour shouldn't be waiting to get service to take something that they're giving to them. If it was on the other end, they were giving instead of, they're mostly receiving, then they can look at it. But if they're receiving, that stuff should be on and off, especially with this company I was dealing with. It's a process on which they have time limits and schedules where they have to do things. So one truck that was not being unloaded is a situation where they're putting another truck behind. But get back to this right here. You see the numbers. You see what you're getting yourself into. You see the area. You see the math. Let's go do the work. You see the math. Let's go do the work.